Optimism gauge. Well, not a little less optimism. It has fallen a bit, mainly because of the stock market. Now, I could come back today, but I take the snapshot at close of business night before because that's all I got when I get ready to go. So here we have it. We had the Michigan sentiment came in okay. ISM manufacturing came in okay, but the stock market weekly moving averages neutralized themselves below the 50 but above the 200. So NIX, but it takes a 0, takes a 0.5 to a 0, it takes us to 5.25, and just kind of gets us in that wandering zone. But tomorrow we get the Big Daddy, you know, I'm not sure that employment is what it used to be when it was up around 9%. Not sure that when we get down in the range we're in now. But I will say if you read the Fed speak, we'll cover a little of that in a minute, you will see that that is at the heart of their discussions. So if you're going to think about raising rates, which we beat that horse to death, we'll continue to. We love that horse, or we hate that horse. I don't know which, but we're going to continue to beat on it because it'll be probably the event of the year when it happens. Because holy moly, we've been at ZIRP. And an interesting point by old Jeff Gundlach. I'm going to give you a link to some of his presentation. He pointed out that anybody in the high yield market has never seen a bear market. Never seen a bear market because the high yield market has only developed in the past 30 years. Yeah. So you've never seen it. So his little thing, he leaned into the microphone at that yacht club conference. So that's a tough one, and said, bail out, get out. So we'll talk about that in a minute. But anyway, here we are wandering around, falling a bit. So we're still looking for love in all the wrong places, I guess. And I would expect this to happen as we go through this market volatility, and pretty much as I expected. I pretty much felt that it would at least stay the same. And then see stress grow. Look, everything's moving. It's all bond yields, right? That 10-year Treasury is really creeping up on us. We did it before, I know, but now there's reason, and it shows you the Fed hasn't done anything, right? They're talking this thing. They're talking smack, right? We're not going to raise rates until everything's perfect, until, they get signal from the mountain on high, and yet the bond market is just going off to the races. So we know the Fed has very little control over the bond market today, and much less than they've ever had in history because of the nature of their bonds are fungible across borders, across oceans, and around the world. So we're doing carry trades right and left. Borrow cheap, buy long. Anyway, all mostly bond stuff.